Hello, I want to talk to you today a little bit about oil filters and your oil change. You know, it's springtime now, and a lot of people are running out because of the season change and the brainwashing by the repair centers that says you got to have it done every 3,000 or 3 months. And I recently read an article put out by Edmunds, and they want people to rely on the oil monitoring system that most modern cars have today. It'll set off a light when it thinks it needs serviced. And I've been using Purelator for some time because they were inexpensive and there's a lot of paper in them. And it's kind of interesting. Can you see where it's made? These places use the cheapest supplier they can get, and they're often outsourced, which kind of hurts the U.S. job market because everything's overseas. You know, these people in India, they're willing to work for a couple bucks an hour or whatever their currency is. And here in the States, the most places pay under $10 an hour. And let me show you this filter. It's a kind of like non-traditional. This is a cartridge, and there's a lot of these are coming into service now on especially like GM Ecotech, Mazdas. Just about everybody's going back to a cartridge due to the way the EPA requires them to be crushed and squeeze all the oil out. And put one of them in. It comes with a nice little O-ring kit here, and this one's got a couple crush washers for the drain plug. Come out of this Purelator box. And there's some that have like a thread-on cap, and they're kind of ignorant to change that O-ring. That one just bolts on. And normally I deal with like Advanced Auto to buy that Purelator brand, and now Walmart carries it. And I was kind of offended by the price they had in the store today. It was I believe it was $4.19 for just a small filter, and actually it was this size. And I went over to my local Napa store, and this filter was $4.95, and it's made by Wix, and it's got about twice the media inside. The actual filter media is a better quality. It'll hold more dirt instead of just being a strainer like regular paper used in the Purelator. And this is the actual filter right here. And it's got a good heavy case on it. It's made to last. I believe it's rated for a 400-pound burst with, I don't know, around 8 psi bypass in it. And this is a Purelator filter. It's almost the same thing. It comes with a B&M kit that I bought for my transmission. And it's not nearly as heavy as this Wix. I mean, I can tell the difference between the two just holding them. But this B&M kit comes with that filter. And I bought this particular filter right here because it's a hydraulic filter, and I was using that on my transmission. And after about 300 miles of driving, it cleaned up all the dirt that was in it. It began shifting normal, and there was no more grit to it. The lab told me that the fluid was unusable because there was too much dirt in it. Thanks to some worthless POS that I won't mention. I've also used Baldwin. They're a little bit hard to find, but they're good quality, and they're about the same color as this band, like a dark orange or a light red. But they're very good quality. And as far as them orange ones advertised on television, I wouldn't put them on my lawnmower because they are like the cheapest thing you can get. And there's a whole bunch of them put out by Champion Labs that they got like paper in them, and if you put much pressure on them, they explode inside, and then they just start pumping unfiltered oil through your engine, or even paper fragments. Bad. I'm just here today to tell you that there's better quality stuff. You're better off to spend a couple bucks and get better quality. These 3,000-mile drain changes, they use the cheapest thing they can get because they want you back in a couple of months to do it again. And according to Edmunds, between 6,000 and 8,000 miles when you do a change, and with the modern synthetics you can even go longer. I like to have my fluids analyzed so I can see how much wear metals is in it and the condition. I try to do it once a year. And that's an option to somebody that really cares about their vehicles or their equipment. This is what I have today. Thanks for watching.